the top of Biff's cane. I mean, old Biff from the future.
Correct. It was in the time machine because Biff was in the time machine.
Hey there folks, thank you for tuning in for my brand new video review of Biff's cane. This is coming from Zavies all the way in the UK. The company that makes this cane replica is, I believe the company is called Dust with an exclamation mark. I'm fairly new to them. The only time I've really seen them around is when they have made these Biff cane replicas. This is the broken version. Unfortunately, I was unable to get the full-scale version. I'm kind of on the hunt for one on the aftermarket. But even this one, I just happened to get lucky when they, I guess, had some returns or canceled sales or maybe even extra stock, because this came up for pre-order maybe 2 to 3 years ago. And I don't remember if I missed it, if I didn't want to wait, if I just didn't order it. But recently on the Back to the Future collectors groups on Facebook, I had seen these start popping up and I immediately went on the hunt for them. And like I mentioned, I got lucky to get this one. And let's get right into it. So the box is pretty simple and straightforward. It has this label. It's not a separate sticker. It is printed on the box. As you see, it says Biff's cane, broken October 21st, 2015 at, I'm assuming, maybe that's the time, 7:28. Nothing else around it, just the barcode and Universal and Back to the Future logos. Take that off. We do have a styrofoam insert for the cover. And this is what the packaging does look like. And even in here, besides this vinyl cloth, it's just styrofoam as well. So there's not too much fanciness going on in here. And you can just pull this right out. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, so you might make this a little bit sloppy. And there is the broken cane. This thing has some pretty good weight to it. I'm actually pretty impressed. I was a little bit worried only because again, like I mentioned, I had never ordered from this company. I really wasn't aware of it. But especially after seeing the reviews and comments about it and everyone being pretty happy with it and just looking at the pictures, it looks fantastic. You have a great reflection from the gold paint here that says Biff H. Tannen with the fist, and it does, it fits right in your palm, so it is life-size. You don't have to worry about that. The beautiful matte black to make it really look like it's a wood. Well, it is wood. I'm pretty sure it's wood. I don't think it's plastic. Maybe it's some kind of wood polymer material. And overall, the paint is just absolutely gorgeous on this. You don't always notice it in the movie, but it is actually pretty glossy like this. Depending on the lighting, it may appear more matte or more, not faded, but just more wear and tear. Of course, they're going to make it more wear and tear with the constant use, having your hand over it. So this is essentially a brand new version. So I guess right then and there, my only thought would be, I wish for this broken version, they did put some more wear on the handle, because obviously it's gone through some things so that it's gotten broken at this point. And the paint on the bottom is a little bit weird to me. It kind of looks more red. I'm not sure if that's how the wood looked like. I don't think we ever saw a clear image of the bottom of the cane, of the broken part of the cane here. But as you can see, they also didn't do it just a flat cut, so they really did pay attention to how it did break in the film. And they have that uneven jaggedness. I really love how that looks. Few paint scuffs here and there. Nothing too crazy, nothing that I'm going to complain about, even in the gold areas. If I can even remember where it is. I don't know if I'm not catching it right now. Maybe a few scuffs and marks and nicks here and there. Oh yeah, you can kind of see more dents right here along the edge. There you go, you can capture it on the camera. But I feel like that kind of makes it more authentic anyway. I really wouldn't care or notice either way, but it doesn't make too much of a difference because it's still going to make a fantastic display piece. And like I mentioned, there is a good weight to it and good length. Let me get the measurements in just a moment. This is measuring, under a pound actually. I thought it would be at least a pound, but it's 14.2 ounces. As far as the length goes, it's a little bit curved, so best measurement would be about 10 and a quarter inches would be my best. Well, I guess depending on how you look at it, maybe 9 3/4 inches is going to be the best way to measure this. Let me see if I can get a better, maybe more like 9.5, depending on which part of the cane you actually do measure it from. But again, this thing is just absolutely fantastic. This was, I think it ran 65 or 75 pounds from the UK, and I guess dollars, that would be what, maybe $85, $90? I'm not quite sure which way the conversions are going right now. As you know, the financial markets have been all over the place, but you can do the math. They do still have the listings on the Zavvi website for the UK website, so you can just convert that. But I wouldn't pay too much more than that for the broken one. It is definitely something that is worth the retail cost and a little bit extra because of how well it's made, the attention to quality, the build, the life-sizedness of it. And again, that gold is just absolutely phenomenal. It'll definitely make a great display piece for any Back to the Future fan. And yeah, that is about it, folks. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you all for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for future videos.